Hey guys, Richard here, Lifestyle Salon Coach, and I want to share with you something today of what we're teaching salon owners. You would have known last month we taught you how to attract new clients and how to get the right client through the door. Well, now I want to share with you something else, if I possibly can. Just make sure my video is working. Beautiful, it is. So what I want to do is teach you or show you really what you should be working on as a salon owner. So let me share my screen, if I possibly can, and I'll dive in and give you some training on really how to fill white spaces in your business. So at the moment, last month, and if you want to find this, you'll find this in the guides, is we taught you how to find clients. That's what we decided to do. We did a bit of a training of how and why you should find new clients. So we worked on new. Now what should happen is you should put at least 3 good contents out. So if you put at least 3 posts that really make a difference, and these should be going out every single week for at least 52 weeks of the year. That's your goal, right? So you're going to, in the background, this is going to get you anywhere between sort of maybe 3 to 5 good quality clients a week. That's where we're sort of sitting. It's not enough to fill your business, really, is it? So let's take a timeline here in the UK. So let's go, let's say we opened. So it's going to be April, and then we're going to go May, then we're going to go June, then we'll go July, and then let's just go to August. Should be enough, okay? So if you imagine these milestones as we're moving through, we predicted very much so that from April, really all the way through to May, probably a little bit longer to here, most salon owners here in the UK were full. What they did is they did every single person in their database. So if you imagine up here, let's do a big pot, and we'll call this, actually, let's just call this clients. Yep. So all your clients came in here. That's what happened. Every single client that you did that was active came in there. The ones that didn't come back are still sitting in here. So we'll color them in green. Okay. And of course, let's not be naive. Some people have left to another salon, right? They've gone elsewhere. They wanted to, this is a good time to leave you because you're not going to know they've gone missing. So we've got a pot of clients that haven't come back yet. A lot of clients that you've already done. So let's work out a percentage. How many do you think you actually did? Out of all the clients in your database, how many do you think you actually did? 2/3, 50%? You know, I don't think many people do more than 50% of their clients. Let's just pretend it's 50%, okay? So 50% of the people have gone. Let's work on the normal stats. 26% of people will leave you. Yep, and now we're left with something in the middle, yep. So we've got about 24% sitting in there that have not come back yet. There's money in them hills. We're going to mine them very shortly. So our job is twofold. What we need to do is work on the 26% that's left, the 24% that haven't come back in yet, and the 50% that you've already done. And we're looking at 3 to 5 new clients every single week that are coming in to help you fill the white spaces. Your job is to work on these 4 elements of your business. So it's a really good idea. We did last month some training for you where you're going to start building 3 to 5 good posts that are going to go out every single week so the good clients find you. And we're going to leave that there just to plod along and plod along and plod along and fill some of these white spaces out. What's happening right now, especially here in the UK, and we've seen it over in Australia too, is that we've started to see some white spaces. We've started to see that there's gaps. They started to get them to turn off, right? It's going crazy. We've started to see some gaps through here. That's what we're seeing through here. Some gaps are appearing. We've got to fill these gaps up. So this 3 to 5 people isn't going to be enough to fill your team. It's just not enough that's going to come through. We've got 50% that have been in, and the reality is when we look at this, is probably, let's be halfway, about 50% of your rebooks have come back in. So these people that came in week 1, let's just say they're due back now, and we're now sort of maybe 8 weeks in, so we'll call this 8 weeks. Only 50% are coming back, so we've only got 50% in, which means we've got gaps. Now it's your job to realize that you've got a bunch of clients left, a bunch of clients left to go to another salon, and 50%, because you've got to imagine if 50% are coming back, that's 25% that's missing. Okay, we'll call it 25 missing. Now this 25%, believe it or not, let me put a different color, they've gone back in here, hopefully. We hope they've gone there, and we hope they haven't gone and left another salon. So we're hoping, let's just say you still kept them, they just haven't bothered coming back yet. So now we've got another 25% in there. So now we have 49% of people that are back in the pot. The 26% of people have left. So somewhere along the line, we're going to have to, and by the way, this is your database right now, which means if you add these together, you've got almost 75% this week of clients that are not come back to your salon, otherwise you'd be fully booked. And your job is to work on this 75% and get them back in the door. And that way you can do that with, I love doing either email or, that's an old-fashioned Nokia phone, but let's put an area on it. Your job is to contact these people, either by email, a letter, text, call, whatever it may be, to chip away at that 75%. Because at the moment, this is your business. So from zero, lockdown ends, we've gone straight up here, we're fully booked, and now you're going downhill. And your job is to cut this as fast as you can, because it's going to go down like so. Your job is to decide, I'm going to do something here, and then you can start pulling back up to that business. So to make that happen is that we need to do something, because the stats don't change. And we've got another week, we've got week 2 coming up, week 3 coming up, sorry. So let's get, I'm working at the weeks of June. So let's go, we've got week 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is going to happen next week, by the way. Next week, week 2, you're going to get 50%, again, if you're lucky, are going to go to 9. So what's your salon capacity? If you're only 50% are going to come through, you're going to have white spaces again here. And your job is to, I know this is going to be quiet, how do I fill it? And there's multiple ways we do that, which I'll come to in a second. But can you see, I just need you to realize here that you're probably seeing white spaces, your staff aren't as busy as they were. And by the way, you might be fully booked for a few more weeks. This is going to happen to you, but maybe not going to happen to you till nearer to July. But it will happen because you haven't got 100% rebooks. And if you did have 100% rebooks, you'd just be booked out solid and then dead because no one's due in week 9, you know? So we have to make sure that this keeps flowing along. So your job is really simple. Number 1, you've got to build something, which we did last month. By the way, for my private clients, this is what we do. So last month, we spent a whole month, at least, I think it was 5 or 6 coaching calls on building them posts, on building their content, to go out to Instagram, to go out to Facebook, to find the perfect clients, that could be your clients, by the way, the perfect clients to say, we are the salon for you. That's what we do. Now, what you need to do then is work internally with your database and the new clients that are coming through, and decide when you build the system of how we're going to come through to make these clients come back. We want to make sure we've got you all here. The stats don't change. You know, if you only had half your database have come back and only half are rebooked, you've got a lot of clients that sit there doing nothing. And that's thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds and dollars. So what we need to do is realize, like, what needs to happen. So this is the secret here. And by the way, it's not your call. I don't care how you feel. I'm probably going to push a few noses out right now, and I don't care, because all I care about is you have money in the till. Yep, some people go, I never discount my work. I would always discount my work, and let me explain why I would do that. Okay. So your salon is built up with lots of different people. You get that. And people change. Like, you got people that are really good to you, then they'll end up buying houses, they'll have children, and they need to grow their business. So we've got people that love you and can afford you, and you've got people that love you that cannot afford you. And your job is really simple. You're going to make sure that you keep all these and you keep all these. And these people will come to you with an offer, a discount, or a bundle. And I'm going to do a video next week to tell you exactly how we get them in the door, because that's the key. But you've got 2 pots of people in your database, and your job is to work these people as best you possibly can. And if we can do that, then that's fantastic. I'm just checking my phone. I think someone's calling me non-stop. I'm making sure that things are okay. Okay, beautiful. So my plan is really quite simple. It's like, how do we manage both things? How do we manage to get a bunch of clients on one side, a bunch of clients on another side, to make sure that we make money as best as we possibly can? Now, the secret here is really simple. Let's say we've got 100% of people in the salon. And we've got people that die hard, your lovely clients will spend so much money with you, they can afford, they come every 6 weeks, they go into this pot here. We're going to call them, sorry, definitely reds. These are your greens. And these people absolutely love you. Love, 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 right? So these people are more than happy to actually, come in and pay a fortune for you. And these people are great because they buy retail, they rebook, and they spend big. They can afford you. These people, on the other hand, over here, these probably come maybe once a week. Once a year. They come, they love you, because if, for example, we don't keep these are going to a cheaper salon. They love you, they just can't afford you. So our job's really simple. How do we keep these people that only come once a year, and they'll come and they'll spend, let's just be really generous, they'll spend £200 with you. It's not bad, they have the colour cut, the treatment, they have the works, even by retail. Even by retail. Now, here's my thing. If I offer them a discount, and I'm going to call it a discount because it is a discount, and I give them 50% off their cut and colour, which means when they come to me, they spend £75, but they come 5 times a year because it's cheaper. Like, can you see, without me even explaining, how that makes a massive difference? And I might have 100 people in this pot. That makes a massive difference. But hold on, you say, it's not fair on these people. These people would be unhappy. No, these people get to choose who does their hair. They get to choose the day. Let's call this stuff. These people are in charge. And so they should be. These people, you get to choose the staff member, the ones that have the gaps. You get to choose the service. You get to choose the day. Who's in charge? You. So we need these people. You see, these people on the colour and amber, you need them. You can't have your business without them, because if not, they're going elsewhere. They are leaving you. It's a bit like an aeroplane has first class, business class, and economy class. That's what they're doing. People can't afford business class, so they go economy plus or go economy. They have to fill their plane, their salon, with a mixture of people. What you've got to decide is, what do your people want? I did a coaching call with a salon owner this morning, and I said to her, would you book a 2-week holiday at the moment abroad? And she went, no way, you'd never catch me doing that. I said, okay. Let's say there's a 5,000 holiday and I'm going to offer it to you for 99 if you buy it today. Would you buy it? And she said, yeah, I would. I'll take the gamble. And we don't want you to go that low. But where's the line, her point where she would have said yes and said no? And that's what we're going to figure out. So some people, I was going to do this next week, but we're just going to continue on while we're here. There's a few things. And by the way, we've got this training if you're one of my members in my private coaching, you'll find this under bundles. So we do a bundle, which is a value add, which means that we put lots of things together. So we might have, let's say, for example, let's talk about nails, just for argument's sake. So here is a discount, and here is an upgrade. And here's the difference. This nail costs, let's go £40 for nails. So discount, let's keep it nice, simple. 50% off. Okay, I'm going to get 20 for that. That might get me a lot of people. How many people do I need this week? I don't know. How many gaps you've got to choose what you want. Let's go for a bundle. Okay, the nails are 40, so we're going to go for 40. We're going to do feet, so we're going to do, let's put that as hands. Let's do this as feet. Feet are 40 as well. Let me just remove this down a bit. That's it. And then let's say, for example, we'll throw in a hand massage. One massage, and that's usually a £5. So we know that's worth, it's worth 85. We might do that at, let's do a 55. 55. Okay, it's still a discount, by the way. Yeah, but perceived, you're getting more money, not discounted. An upgrade is quite simple. So you've got nails. Yeah, you've booked in for your nails. It's 40. We want to give you an upgrade, and we're going to do that. We're going to give you your feet. Would you like to have your feet on this while you're in here? And we'll do that for a £10. Yeah, you've been offered an upgrade. They are all the same. But you've got to decide that if you're going to go and buy a car, do you want 5,000 off or do you want free leather interior? That's your choice. Some people want the money, some people want their upgrade. So the question's quite simple to you is what do your clients need? And you've got to figure that out. But we're going to build this for the whole month next month with our private clients. We're going to dive in and we're going to work out some structure. So for example, we would have something on this sort of timeline. What would we send out here? What do we send out here? What do we send out here? What do we send out here? This all needs to be pre-planned for the year because you don't want to do this on a daily basis. You want this built and set and forget. So then we have, as a salon, the whole point of this whole idea is quite simple. Your salon, to fill this up, let's see if I can get a bit of a funnel going on and pour some water in here. Your job is quite simple. Our job, I'm going to just change this pen to a nice purple. We want the new clients to go into the funnel, so into here. We want the 50% into the funnel. We want the 24% into the funnel. We want the 26% into that funnel. So we can pour it all in so your salon gets full. And right now, that's how your business needs to grow. There is one more element that we're going to talk about maybe next month on the training that will add to that in your business as well. But if you're not doing this in your business right now, what are you doing? I went out for a meal yesterday and I sat there and watched this gentleman. I just pull you in. And I watched this gentleman in a fully booked pub restaurant, fully booked, running around like an idiot, making some decent money, I'm sure. His staff were running around. We even complimented him on how efficient his staff were. But let me tell you the difference is that when I first came in, he should have told me there's a wait of at least 40 minutes before the food comes out, but we can get you some nibbles with your drinks, upsell straight away. That's drinks and nibbles. Then he could have said, look, there's still a big rush, but if you get an entree, we get that sooner. Now he's got an entree out of me and the main. Once he's done that, he could have come on and asked for wanted some more drinks. He didn't because he was too busy. Then he could have came to us and said, you know, we've got a nice special on for dessert, nice light dessert, would you love this? Really talk us into it. We could have had drinks, coffees, and a dessert because I was in a rush. It was bank holiday Monday. I was in a rush to go nowhere yesterday. The experience, he could have got 3 times as much money from me and every other person in there, but he was too busy making money to really make money. And that's the same as this. Some of you are going to see this training and go, Richard, I'm busy as it is. Busy doing what? Unless you're making heaps and heaps and heaps of money in your bank account, then you're just being a busy fool. What you're doing is just like a hamster. You're just doing what's in front of you. I'm just going to keep running. I'm just going to keep running. I'm just going to keep running. Clever salon owners that are making the money right now, they're thinking, hold on a second. I'm attracting new clients. I now need a strategy to get these clients back sooner. I now need a strategy to get clients that are really dragging it out. And I also need a strategy of clients that have left me. How do I pull them back? And you can imagine how quickly you can fill your business up by doing this. I built this in my salon in 2008 when the big recession hit and I realized that my clients were dragging out their appointments by 1 week. They went from 8.7 to 9.7, just 1 week. And that would have cost me $165,000 by each client dragging out that appointment by just 1 week. Nowadays, people are dragging out by 3, 4, 5 weeks. And the difference is hundreds of thousands. Maybe that's one of the reasons why your business isn't growing as fast as it should. Maybe that's one of the reasons that your business itself is that you've got new clients in, you have no problem attracting new clients, but your staff don't get the rebooks up. You've got to work on the internal client journey of your business. But also you've got to work on the external client journey. You know, the moment that client leaves your business, we have a system the day after they've left, we do stuff. You know, that's a keep in touch strategy that I've done talked about yet. We do that with new client visits. What we're talking about today is that old clients. And 26% of your clients each year are leaving you. That's 26% of your turnover has gone. So you've got to fill at least 26% worth of new clients just to break even. Our job is to work on your business, but how can we get clients back sooner and make a bigger impact in your business and fill these white spaces so your team can hit that 3 times wage and you can grow your business and for you to get that lifestyle salon. I hope this training has been good for you. We went really deep into this time. I'm sorry it took so long, and I thought we'd just pull it all together and get it out of the way. If this has evoked anything in you to realize that you are the busy fool and you'd like a chat to figure out how we can put this in your business, just comment below, chat, and someone will reach out to you. We'll book a time in our diary. We're not here to hoodwink you or try and convert you to come and join us. My job is never to convert you to come and work with me. My job as a salon coach is to convert you, to show you there's a different way. That's all. You don't have to come and work for me, but I need you to believe there's a better way to grow your business. It took me 5 years. I wasted 5 years of my salon life working all the hours, 7 days a week, before I realized that I need to treat this a little bit more clever, be a little bit more business-like, and realize that it's not just about doing what people in front of your chair like a hamster, you know, just over and over again. As a salon owner, my job is to look at the white spaces each week and how do I fill them, decide how I fill them. I know how many clients are going to react to my adverts that are going to go out there to pull new people in. But more importantly, we are in the repeat business. And by the way, when we have them 2 pots of clients, my job of this client here, we call it the discount pot, is when they come in, we have systems that we build, which I'll talk about next month, is how to get them to rebook, to get them out of this and put them in there. So this gets less and less. But we always need to fill these, though, always with people, because some people, when they come to you, they loved you, they thought you were great, and they've had children, or they've moved house, or they have to go to private school, kids at private school. Something may have happened where they love you but can't afford you. And I want to keep these people. I don't want to go to a cheap salon down the road because they can't afford me, but I don't want to lower my prices either. So I have to say, okay, I've got a few spaces. They're not the best times in the world. They're Tuesday mornings, and they're with my up-and-coming stylist. But you want discount? You know, we work together on this. It's a win-win for everybody. It's a clever way of doing that. Don't fall into the trap of just being a discount salon. That's not what this is. Much love, guys. I'd love to have a chat with you. Just write the word chat. We'll reach out. Let's find out if we can this works in your salon, what sort of salon you like. Let's just keep going. Our job is to grow your business best possible can. Hope you're loving this group. Bye for now.